Last one I got for you, and then we're going to get out of here. Would an all SEC Final Four be a bad thing for college basketball? Fanda, you go first.
No, because it's the best conference in America, and they've had a historically unbelievable year. It'd be unbelievable. I mean, honestly, it'd be hard to fathom. I don't think it'll happen. But would it be bad? No. These are some of the best teams in the country. But, like, who's the Final Four? Like, to be honest with you, look, I have a hard time believing Auburn's not in the Final Four. Alabama should be in at least the Elite Eight. I don't know if I trust Tennessee or Texas A&M to make the Final Four, if I'm being honest. But like Florida looks like a Final Four team. They could get 3, which we haven't seen since 1985, since the Big East did it. So look, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. You want the best teams. The SEC has the best teams, and I don't think they're going to have an all SEC Final Four because I think there'll be somebody else that emerges, if not 2 teams that emerge. But if I had to bet, I bet that they have at least half the Final Four.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not going to say it's going to be bad for the visual of the Final Four and how fun the games are going to be. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is, for college basketball as a whole over the next 10 to 15 years, it might be bad. It might be bad because if you're trying to tell me Greg Sankey's not going to use that as some kind of leverage to do something crazy, that would be bad. And Greg Sankey's a genius in the fact that he's able to get the SEC whatever it wants, whenever it wants, all the time. So do I think it'll happen? I'm kind of with Fanta. I'm willing to jump on that 2 bet with 2 teams making it. If we get all 4, like the posturing over the next X amount of years with only high major breaking out, because they're already having that conversation with football, even though football floundered when it came to the college football playoff, like that is not going to be good for college basketball as a whole long term. Won't hurt the aesthetic of the entire Final Four. It will hurt college basketball long term if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. All I will say about this year, and you guys are 100% correct about everything you said. All I'll say this year is I do think that it would be a bad thing because it would mean no Cooper Flag at the Final Four. And I want Cooper Flag at the Final Four. What I want more than anything else is a Duke-Auburn rematch in the national title game, because I think that those are the 2 best teams in college basketball. Yeah. There's people that can spoil it. Florida can spoil it. Alabama can spoil it. Houston can spoil it. There's a lot of good teams, but I think that Duke and Auburn are similar to what Auburn and Purdue were last year, in the sense where we know those are the 2 best teams, and it seems inevitable that we're going to be on a fast track to those 2 facing off down the stretch. And Kevin B's been on fire today, T.O.
He is on one.
Yes, and I will tell you this, T.O.'s wife scares me. She does.
She's a tough broad.
she got Terrence Oglesby in line, so that should tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, she did.
About
old Oglesby was not a happy camper, just being by himself for a long time. Let's put it that way. So she got me in line.
All right, listen. This has been a fun episode, guys. Fanda's got Providence and Georgetown tonight, so make sure you tune into that one. Thomas Sorber is questionable officially with turf toe. Fanda, we'll see. We'll see. Game time decision. Fanda will break that news. I promise you. I guarantee it. If Fanda doesn't break that news, he's going to buy everybody in the chat right now a brand new Ford F-150. That's how this is going to go.
Yeah, he makes that kind of money, buddy. I'll tell you that.
I don't make that. All
right, listen, guys, this has been a pleasure. We'll see you maybe next Monday, maybe next Wednesday. We'll see. But Fanda, I'm going to be seeing Fanda on Friday night at a Marquette Villanova game down here in Philadelphia. T.O., we thought about inviting you, but then I realized that you don't invite me down to anything that you guys do. So sorry, buddy. You have to stay home. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.